Warm good morning to all my students. This chapter is chapter 2, a question of grammar. Children, this page which I'm showing you, it's a warm up page. It's a comical strip, it is a comical strip which has been taken, and many a times we misunderstand words or misunderstanding talks of somebody, that they have taken in a very, very comical way. Now look at the first picture. The girl is saying, I won't. But the doctor was little bit annoyed and he said, Mary, won't let me see her tongue. I can't do anything with her. He was a little bit angry. Mother caught hold of Mary's head and started saying in the third picture, Now, Mary, stick out your tongue for the doctor. Mary started saying it in a very sad voice. I won't. You scolded me thrice this week for sticking my tongue out at people. Last picture, she said, and I won't do it for anybody, showing a finger towards the doctor. Children, now in this comic strip, you know that when you do some mistakes or you want to irritate somebody, you take out your tongue and show it to them. No, that is in a irritating way. When your mama or your papa says, they will always tell you, don't stick out your tongue. Jiban nahi dikhate. They keep on saying that, no? So same what her mother wanted to say. So the child believes that she was punished for showing her tongue to the doctor. She thought if I will again show the tongue to the doctor, I'll be punished. So she must have been misunderstood her mother's instruction. This is just a pre-cap or pre-reading activity for the students for misunderstanding things. So this story is related to same misunderstanding, how William Brown misunderstood the grammar teacher and his father, and he did some big blunder. Now let's read the story. William Brown is a reckless 11-year-old boy who always gets into trouble. One day, he learns that his parents are going to visit his aunt soon. Soon he will be alone at home. He wants to invite his friends to his house for a small party and decide to ask his father for permission. Now, this is about a boy. His name is William Brown. And here it is said that what is his age? It is 11 years old. And boys usually, 70% of boys are very careless, very rash. That is the meaning of reckless. Rash होते थोड़े careless होते हैं. And the same was with this William Brown, who always got into trouble. कोई ना कोई परेशानी हो जाती थी उसकी. One day he learns that उसको पता चलता है एक दिन कि उसके पापा मम्मी उसके आंट के पास जा रहे हैं. Soon he will be alone. तो उसको लगता है अरे वाह मैं तो घर में अकेला हूँ. So he decides कि मैं पापा से पूछूंगा. I'll take permission from Papa. Papa, can I call my friends? So he went to his father. Father was reading a newspaper in the dining room. William entered the room and he asked, When you all when you are all away this Saturday, can I have a party? William asked quickly. William ने जल्दी से क्वेश्चन पूछा. Father said, No, of course not, said his father, irritated. उसके पापा बहुत अपसेट से बोले, नहीं, कोई जरूरत नहीं, क्योंकि ये they know he is very rash and careless, कोई ना कोई गड़बड़ कर देगा. William spent most of the English grammar class in school next morning thinking about this. What great fun it would be to. Means he was sitting in the English grammar class, and there was a chat between him and the teacher. So there was some misunderstanding by William. So let's read what was this. Then he was thinking what great fun it would be for when I throw a party when my parents are not there. So he was going to throw party. Even his father said, no, not. He was going to throw a party because there was a misunderstanding. There was a misunderstanding between him and the teacher. What the teacher wanted to tell him, it was misunderstood by him. Just then Miss Jones interrupted his thoughts. What have I just been saying, William? She asked. Usually when you are listening here and there, seeing here and there, teacher cross questions you and wants to check whether you have understood the paragraph. और द चैप्टर और द लेसन व्हाट शी इज टीचिंग, वो बीच में पूछ लेती है मैं क्या पढ़ा रही थी आपको, मैं क्या कह रही थी, बोलती है ना मैम आपको। विलियम साइड लुकिंग ब्लैंक, और आप जब सुनते नहीं हो ना तब आपकी शक्ल ऐसी हवाइयां उड़ी होती है। यू स्टार्ट लुकिंग एट द टीचर ब्लैंकली। He only vaguely remembered something about participles. उसे कुछ छोटी सी चीज पार्टिसिपल के बारे में याद आ रहा है। वेगली का मतलब है अनक्लियर, नॉट इन अ क्लियर मैनर। उसे थोड़ा सा धुंधला धुंधला सा याद है वेगली की मैम कुछ पार्टिसिपल्स के बारे में पढ़ा रही थी। Children, you must be also knowing participles are words formed by adding ing to verbs. Participle वो होते हैं जिसमें ing ऐड हो जाता है, ओके, verbs में। मिस जोन्स ग्रोन्ड, ग्रोन मतलब गुस्से में थोड़ी सी ऐसी आवाज निकालते हैं ना टीचर्स, जैसे आपने कोई गलत बात बोल दी तो मैम बोल रहे ओ हो, है ना, या दिस इज कॉल्ड ग्रोनिंग। आई वॉज सेइंग दैट टू नेगेटिव्स मेक एन एफर्मेटिव, बोल रही मैं तो आपको ये समझा रही थी दो नेगेटिव वर्ड्स मिलके एक एफर्मेटिव वर्ड बन जाता है। It means that two no's means yes if they are in the same sentence. उसने कहा अगर किसी same sentence में दो बार no आ गया तो उसका मतलब होता है yes. There's not no money in the box. You mean that there is not no money in the box. You mean that there is. इसका मतलब मैम ने एक्सप्लेन करा, अगर आप ये मत सोचो कि कोई पैसा नहीं है, ऐसा करके दो बार no वर्ड यूज हुआ है, इसका मतलब है पैसा बॉक्स के अंदर है। So she explained him if in a line there are two no's, that means that sentence is yes. William considered. Then he said, if you say no and not in the same sentence, does it mean yes? He was asking his teacher. Teacher said, certainly. Now William was very relaxed. Do you remember, children, what his father said when he asked, can I call my friends? His father said, no, of course not. अब वहां पे दो वर्ड्स क्या आ रहे हैं, एक तो नो आ रहा है, एक तो नॉट आ रहा है। तो उसको मैम की बात याद आई, उसने कहा इसका मतलब है माय पापा वांटेड दैट माय फ्रेंड शुड कम। सो ऑन फ्राइडे विलियम कैजुअली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड इनविटेशंस टू 30 फ्रेंड्स। बड़े रिलैक्स्ड मैनर में विलियम्स ने सबको कार्ड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया। माय पेरेंट्स आर गोइंग अवे टुमारो and I said I could have few friends for tea. Can you come over? उसने अपने सारे फ्रेंड्स को इनविटेशन डाला, मेरे पेरेंट्स कल जा रहे हैं, तुम लोग सब मेरे घर में चाय पे आ सकते हो। अब देखो भाई इनविटेशन कार्ड कैसे छपा है, ओहो, he has printed the invitation card and is giving. Can you see the picture of a classroom where the boys are smartly dressed and standing and William is distributing the invitation? Oh, they all accepted the invitation. On Saturday, William's merry guests flocked to the gate. The cook stared at them, stunned. Why have you brought all these boys up? She asked William. Saturday के रोज कुक ने देखा कि बच्चे ऐसे भेड़ बकरी की तरह अंदर घुस के आ रहे हैं, बहुत सारे। फ्लॉक्ड मीन्स एक साथ घुस के आ रहे हैं। उनकी तरफ स्टेयर करके उसने पूछा, Why did you call them? William said calmly, They have come to tea. Then the cook said, They have not, she said. Your father said no. He said, They could come, said William. I asked him and he said, Yes, of course. उसने कहा वो आ सकते हैं। मैंने पापा से पूछा तो पापा ने कहा हाँ आ सकते हैं। The cook shut the door in his face, horrified, and bolted the back door. कुक ने अपना दरवाजा बंद किया और गुस्से से उसने अपना दरवाजे को बोल्ट कर दिया। When she started fastening the windows, William aimed a stone at the drawing room window. जब वो अपने दरवाजे बंद कर रही थी तो विलियम ने एक स्टोन उठाया और ड्राइंग रूम के विंडो को तड़ाक से तोड़ दिया। The brave party entered through the broken window, started running up and down the stairs, leaving trails of muddy boots and shattering ornaments. जैसे उसने दरवाजे पे स्टोन फेंका, the party of children entered through, घुस गए broken doors से। They got inside the room through the broken doors and left all the marks ट्रेल मतलब मार्क्स, पैरों में कीचड़ थे, बूट्स के अंदर कीचड़ थे, वो सारे सीढ़ियों में लगाते हुए स्टार्टेड डर्टिंग द रूम एंड शैटरिंग द ऑर्नामेंट्स। ऑर्नामेंट्स का मतलब यहाँ पे जेवरात नहीं है, ज्वेलरी नहीं है। ऑर्नामेंट हियर इट मीन्स इट्स अ डेकोरेटिव थिंग, जैसे सजाने के लिए मम्मा पापा चीजें रखते हैं ना साइड में, पॉट्स एंड वो ऑल, उनको सबको गिराते विराते अंदर घुसे। विलियम मीनवाइल लॉक्ड द कुक अप इन द सेलर। इस बीच में विलियम ने जो कुक थी ना बेचारी, उसको स्टोर रूम, सेलर मीन्स अ स्टोर रूम, उसके अंदर बंद कर दिया। देन इट स्ट्रक हिम इट वाज टी टाइम एंड देयर वाज नो टी। फिर थोड़ी देर बाद विलियम को याद आया, अब तो चाय का टाइम है, देयर इज नथिंग। A few moments later, his spirits rose up. उसका दिमाग सोचा कि अब क्या करें? There is no tea at all. What should I do? अब उसको बड़ा टेंशन होने लगा. So what he did? Come on, he called all his friends. Let's go to the pantry. उसने सबको कहा and eat what you can. सब लोग पैंट्री में आ जाओ. What is pantry? You know, it's actually a small room used to store food and food items. Store room होता है ना, खाना सब रखे हुए हैं, या एक कबर्ड जिसमें खाने के सारे सामान होते हैं. He called them. आ जाओ आ जाओ. Come on, let's have. The boys trooped in shouting, laughing. सारे boys एक साथ बड़े से झुंड से they all entered the pantry. George with great gusto drank a whole jar of cream. एक बॉय है जिसका नाम है जॉर्ज. यू कैन सी हिम. ही इज ड्रिंकिंग विथ एंजॉयमेंट एंड एंथुजियाज्म अ जग फुल ऑफ क्रीम. पूरा क्रीम ही पी गया वो. एंड विलियम डगलस एट अ गूसबेरी पाई. विलियम और डगलस, विलियम द बॉय हु इज गिवन द पार्टी and Douglas, one of his friend, they started eating gooseberry pie. Henry ate a whole currant cake. हेनरी ने पूरा एक करंट केक खाया. करंट इज किशमिश, आप जानते हो अंगूर से बनता किशमिश, दैट इज करंट केक. व्हेन दे लेफ्ट द एंटायर लार्डर वाज एम्प्टी. जब वो कमरे से छोड़ के जा रहे थे जैसे उस पैंट्री से, लार्डर इज अ लार्ज कबर्ड और अ स्मॉल रूम फॉर स्टोरिंग फूड. वो पूरा लार्डर खाली हो चुका था, सारा खाली अंदर में. While they were enjoying themselves, one of the boys who had been at the drawing room window came back. They are coming home, he shouted excitedly. उसने जैसे एक बॉय विंडो की तरफ, ड्राइंग रूम के विंडो की तरफ पहुंचा, उसने देखा, कुछ देखा और वो डर एक्साइटमेंट में आके चिल्लाने लगे. वो लोग वापस आ गए. The boys flocked to the window. सारे boys विंडो की तरफ भागे. A cab was turning in at the front gate. William grew pale. एक कैब अंदर की ओर घुस रहा था. कैब, all of you know, cab is a rented car. It was coming in front gate and the parents were inside. The cab contained his family. उस कैब के अंदर फैमिली बैठी थी. और विलियम्स फेस टर्न्ड पेल. विलियम तो बहुत ज्यादा डर गया क्योंकि अब उसकी पिटाई होने वाली थी. लेकिन हमें ये सीन कुछ नहीं दिखाया गया. विलियम की क्या पिटाई हुई, कैसे हुई, nothing has been told to us. It is for us to understand. Obviously Papa must have come and given him 2 tight slaps. Why did you open? Why did you call the friends? I said no. Then he said no and not means yes. My teacher told me. He must have had an argument with his father. ऐसी सब चीजें हुई होगी. ये आपको सोचना है और आपको उसके बारे में क्या हुआ होगा, you must think. 2 hours later, another friend of William arrived. थोड़ी देर बाद, 2 hours के बाद, उसका एक और फ्रेंड आया उसका घर में. While leaving, she looked up at William's window and caught sight of William's untidy head. उसने विलियम की गेट की तरफ देखा और उसके गंदे से बाल को देख के पूछा, Come and play with me, William. She called eagerly. उसने कहा, विलियम आ जाओ मेरे साथ खेल लो. I can't, said William sternly. I'm going to bed. गुस्से से, sternly means angrily. He said in a rude voice, I'm not going to come. Well, why are you going to bed, William? वो पूछती है, आप सोने क्यों जा रहे हो? William leaned out of the window. विलियम अपने दरवाजे के बाहर सर निकाल के बोलता है, I'm going to bed, he said. मैं तो सोने जा रहा हूँ. Because my father doesn't understand English grammar, that's why. मेरे पापा को तो इंग्लिश ग्रामर आता ही नहीं है, इसलिए मैं सोने जा रहा हूँ. So his father must have given him tight slaps. and he misunderstood what the teacher said and what the father said, and then he got nice from his father, so he was angry. So children, this story is written by Richmel Crompton. Richmel Crompton was an English writer popular for her delightful books about troublemaker William and his brand of mischievous friends. इसने काफ़ी स्टोरीज लिखी हैं विलियम के ऊपर. अगर आपको गूगल में सर्च करना हो, you will get so many stories of it. This Crompton began her career as a school teacher and later became a full-time writer. She understood the children very well, and her William stories are about how children see the world around them. In this story, she has told how children think about the world around them. So the story is very interesting. And if you want to know anything about Richmel, please go to the Google and type Richmel Crompton stories about Williams. You will get it. Thank you, children. Have a great day. God bless you. Take care. Drink a lot of water and eat a lot of food, fruits. Okay. All the best. God bless you.